on this side of the border like this. This is outrageous. Why are we not allowed to be here? Because we're not white? Yeah, but we're an American citizens. We're on U.S. soil. Why should we be afraid?
George and his wife Esmeralda say an unmarked SUV started
So let's talk about this, right? So this is towards people who are not white, okay, and have the skin complexion as this guy is, right, who is indigenous, right, and who has let the stupidity get the best of them, okay? He believes because he speaks English and because, like he says, he's an American citizen, which he's actually a true American citizen. He's not, you know, a European immigrant, okay? But he believes that because, you know, he speaks English and because he's an American citizen, which he is, he believes that immigration, we're never going to target him. Now, what I want to remind people is this. When has the government of this country treated us like citizens of this country? Like when? How in the fuck is it that people believe that the government has changed? Let me ask you guys a better question. Has anything ever changed with the past 47 European presidents that been in the fucking White House of this stolen country's land? Has anything ever changed? No. Okay? What the fuck makes people believe that by speaking English and knowing your constitutional rights, supposedly, which I am laughing and obviously I'm being sarcastic because they don't believe in laws, but when the fuck did you guys ever get this stupid believing that you're not going to be targeted? Like, do you people forget that the government took land away from Mexicans? Isn't that a strong, like, reasonable, understandable situation for you to understand that they don't want you here? How dumb are we not to understand this? Why do we continue to believe the stupidity that comes out of some of our people's mouth? Idiot, they're targeting you. They don't care about the laws. Like, Jesus Christ, they've never cared about the laws, okay? The laws are used just to supposedly enforce, you know, obviously enforce the laws on people, right? But they don't enforce the laws on their own, okay? They don't enforce the laws at an equal structure. They don't. The laws have never been equal here. That's something I never understood about this country. How is it that a country believes that some citizens are not treated equal, but they believe in the laws? I don't understand that. A country that doesn't treat people equal, they shouldn't believe in laws, okay? It's just common sense. Idiot. Donald Trump, when he was talking about immigrants, he's talking about you, all right? He's not talking about the Asian. He's not talking about the African. He's not talking about any other group out there. Do you really think the government is going to spend billions and billions of dollars transporting all of the true, actual immigrants who came across the Atlantic Ocean? You think they're going to actually do that? No, they would be broke by the end of the month. It's easier to deport brown indigenous people because we're next door neighbors. They're not going to spend a lot of money, and it's just next door, okay? So, when they're talking about getting rid of, supposedly them, immigrants, they're not talking about your actual true immigrant who came across the Atlantic Ocean. They're talking about the ones who they declare immigrants towards who the ones they stole from, okay? That's who they're talking about. That's what I mean. How do people believe in laws? I have no fucking idea. The Treaty of Guadalupe, it was a law. They broke it. Does it benefit them? They kicked you out. The treaties of over 500 Native Americans that they've promised to Native Americans community, have they kept them? No, they broke all of those treaties. The fucking lynching of this country, are those laws humane? No. Or were they equal? No. Why do people continue to believe in laws? Why do people continue to believe that you will not be targeted? They're targeting any brown person. They don't care. They don't believe in laws. What makes people believe a bunch of thugs who came across the Atlantic Ocean are going to make laws equal for everyone? Is what I would want to know. Fucking idiot.